I'm desperate.
Fine, I'll come, okay? I'll come. But I'm telling you now, if even one of those Confederate flag wavers even looks at me the wrong way,
I'll punch their lights out.
I'm going to grant the cross motion for dismissal. Now, the retirement village might want to consider amending its rules to prevent future arguments over violations of equal protection and enjoyment of basic civil rights. Miss Jackson, your client might want to limit her future public displays of affection to hand-holding. But what goes on in her private quarters is her own business. Any questions? Good. Dismissed.
Thank you, Miss Jackson. Gary couldn't have done a better job himself.
Thanks, Amelia.
You're very welcome.
Nice maneuver, Jackson.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Hey, I was wondering, you wouldn't happen to know why Judge Terhune recused from the case, would you? I've asked around and nobody's heard anything.
You don't know?
Now what? He's not sick, is he?
No, he's very well. In fact, he's wonderful.
That's for sure. Terhune's the only judge who knows how to cut to the chase.
That's true. He has a way of getting to the heart of things.
Oh, hi, Rene. I just sent you a message.
Let's not wait till this weekend. Let's go out tomorrow night.
Well, don't you want to come inside?
No,
Oh, okay. Well, where would you like to go?
anywhere.
You know, there's a jazz concert at the university.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Excuse me, but shouldn't we be arguing about what time we're going to leave and who's going to drive? or
Not
what?
today.
Oh, well, I'll pick you up at 7.
Fine. And Turk?
Don't look at me like that. I said I apologize.
You're sure? You said the S word.
Yes, I'm sure. But all he did was stare at his shoes.
Maybe he was still mad.
I don't think so. He asked me if I wanted a soda.
That's it?
No. Then I broke up with him.
What?
You see, Spaz, I realized to be a strong woman, I have to stand alone. Like Lurleen, I need to turn my back on the boys who look at me and only see the prettiest girl in school. I have much more to offer. I am a leader. I deserve to be on the front page of the paper in a Chanel suit, handing out bread to starving orphans of Alabama. Someday there's going to be a statue of me in Montgomery for all the wonderful things I've done. Nincompoops!
So Teresa called him a bunch of names, really lame ones, of course. And Rene and I told her she had to apologize.
And she did?
After I showed her how. But it didn't do any good. She broke up with him anyway.
Why?
Well, because even though Teresa is stupid and mean and blonde, well, she's a lot like Lois Lane.
How do you figure that?
Well, without Superman, Lois Lane would have been zapped or flattened or kidnapped to another planet a long time ago. She's just a normal girl, but the only guy strong enough for her is Superman.
So, Ashley wasn't strong enough for Teresa?
Right. A strong woman needs a strong man, like you and me.
Think I'm a strong man?
Well, maybe I meant more like...
Yes. I know what you mean. Dixie, darling.
Some superhero would sweep in here and whisk me away.
If he does, I call shotgun. Oh, no. Oh, there's that lifestyles reporter from the Birmingham Star. Oh, he harassed me all through my campaign. Oh, please hide me.
The competition. Guess Jack was right about the publicity.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm welcome to our special guest and a true Southerner, Ms. Mary Elizabeth Sims.
I've never lived anyplace else, and I imagine I'll die here. My blood bears traces of my Confederate ancestors who spilled theirs during the Civil War. And so I am as linked to the history of this cemetery as anyone here today. But I refuse to be chained to it. For the last few days, I have argued with my family and friends and even myself about this flag. What it means, what it doesn't mean, how it's used, how it's misused. But there are many people who look at this flag and only see church bombs and lynchings and police dogs attacking children. And their voices cannot be ignored because unlike the Confederate dead, they are still here with us today. Do we Southerners really want to define ourselves by the Civil War and its legacy of oppression? Let's take this opportunity to make a change in perception. Let's find a new symbol for the South. And let's only display this flag in Confederate cemeteries or in historical museums where its meaning is clear. Let's make our new symbol one that unites us and that points us to a future healed by peace and tolerance instead of a past wounded by war and racism. So you planned a big old sloppy one on him right there in front of God and everybody to see, huh?
Yep.
Well, that's a big step going public.
I know, but honey, I realized that all this secrecy was just about, you know, how I felt about committing to a relationship.
And how do you feel now?
Okay, I think. I don't know. It's just, here I go again. Every time I open up my heart,
What?
It's just scary.
Falling in love again?
I'm not in love, just in major like.
Well, congratulations.
Why, thank you. Now, do you mind telling me why you lit a fire in my living room and it's 70 degrees outside?
I'm having cold flashes.
You did a good thing today, Amy. A brave thing. I'm so proud of you, my friend. And now I'm wondering, why didn't I hire you to do all my campaign speeches last year?
Thank you. And now for my grand finale, I'm going to outdo even myself.
Oh, Lord, now what?
Well, I was thinking on all the talk today at the rally about, you know, the truth of history and the rebel spirit, and I thought, well, I'm a rebel with a cause, and I have one more rebellious act to perform today. I'll always love the South, but I'll always hate that flag and everything it means.